Welcome to the Philippine Motor Show. This is Autofocus. I'm Butch Gamboa. Now here's a menu of some of our features on this edition of your electronic magazine, exclusive to the automobile and its industry. Starting off with a review of the best-selling Mini from Toyota, the Wigo, including a glimpse of some of the latest automobile models and concept cars from around the world, plus a feature-to-feature comparison of two noteworthy MPVs in the market today, the popular Innova and the newcomer Mahindra Silo. We'll also give you highlights of the recently held Nissan Thanksgiving Party, which simultaneously launched the Nissan GT-R Nismo in our special feature segment. The next 60 minutes is all about the automobile. This is Autofocus, and we'll be right back after this short break.
So there I was, standing on top of the world. But then I asked myself, what lies beyond success? I wanted to give back, be a force of change. I dream of a place where children can realize their potential, to live and love life, be kings and queens, and fight for their dreams.
Think you're tough? Do you dare to go off-road or off-key? Do you use your great power with great control? With the new Isuzu D-Max, you're tough enough to be unstoppable. And you're tough enough to be right back. Isuzu D-Max, tough enough for anything.
Welcome back to Autofocus, the automobile show. We start this edition of your electronic magazine with a review of one of the latest automobile models from Toyota. First launched in 2014, the Toyota Wigo has become popular in the Philippines because of its easy-to-own, easy-to-drive, and easy-to-enjoy features. 3 years later, new variants are introduced to the market: the 1.0G automatic, the 1.0G manual, and the 1.0E manual. For this week's car review, we have the 1.0G automatic. The new Toyota Mini hatchback is now powered with a VVTi engine for a more fuel-efficient drive. Here we have the 4-speed automatic transmission variant. This 3-liter inline 12-valve DOHC also got a boost in horsepower and torque. The new Wigo runs on a gasoline engine that now delivers 66 horsepower and 89 Newton-meters of torque. On top of that, this latest generation Wigo retains its stable and comfortable ride through its suspension, which uses McPherson strut and coil spring at the front and semi-independent torsion axle beam coil spring at the rear. This optimized suspension geometry calibration provides the new Wigo with a smooth and relaxing drive. Meanwhile, the brakes use 13-inch ventilated disc at the front and drum at the rear. Outside, the revitalized design of the new Wigo showcases a sporty and fun silhouette that speaks volumes compared to its previous model, thanks to its front grille and 14-inch alloy wheels. The latest model also now possesses sleek projector-type headlamps with line guide and LED rear combination lamps for an edgier look. Inside, the latest Wigo shows off its redesigned interior with new seat patterns and door trims. Adding to the treat is a more refreshing appearance that has been granted on its multi-function and navigation-ready audio system. The infotainment system now offers quicker responses and a sharper display, along with steering wheel mounted controls. Moreover, the new Wigo has advanced features such as the new steering switch, which is not available in the previous model. The steering switch provides effortless access to one's music. The new Wigo also doesn't compromise safety. The new model is still equipped with standard SRS airbags for both the driver and passenger. Additionally, all options for the Wigo are now armed with anti-lock brake system. Meanwhile, with the anti-theft system, which has an immobilizer and alarm, and the wireless door lock, security is ensured with the new Wigo. As the Toyota Wigo 2017 brought and showcased these new and more advanced features, it has proven that there is so much more to the mini hatchback. The latest auto industry news and developments right after this break.
Rediscover an extraordinary world as it unfolds before your eyes with the all-new 7-seater diesel CR-V. See the extraordinary.
Think you're tough? Do you dare to go off-road or off-key? Do you use your great power with great control? With the new Isuzu D-Max, you're tough enough to be unstoppable. And you're tough enough to be right back. Isuzu D-Max, tough enough for anything.
See the horizon as a starting point. Use each obstacle to gain momentum. Make the unknown routine. Continue where all others stop. New Peugeot SUV range. Never have SUVs gone so far.
Welcome back to Autofocus, and we now have the latest auto industry news. Honda Cars Philippines Incorporated took members of the motoring media to try and test drive the all-new Honda CR-V from the streets and highways of the metro to the rocky road and tough terrains of Bagat, Bataan. Upon arriving at the Las Casas Filipinas de Acuzar, the group then went on driving exercises to test and demonstrate the power and reliability of the all-new Honda CR-V 7-seater diesel turbo. The group also enjoyed a tour around the heritage as well as the performances from the cultural dance group of Bagat, Bataan during the dinner and socials.
We had a test drive event with the media from Manila to Bataan to test drive our all-new CR-V. We used both diesel engine version and petrol version.
This new CR-V is all new from the ground up. So there's a new platform, new chassis, and also new engines. This is the first time that Honda brought in a diesel engine in the Philippine market. So This all-new CR-V is available with two engine types. The new one is the 1.6-liter ID Tech, and it's coupled with a 9-speed automatic with electronic gear selector. And we also offer a gasoline variant to those who prefer still the traditional gasoline engine CR-V. So this one is a 2.0 IV Tech engine paired with an Earthstreams technology continuously variable transmission.
Thank you very much, customers, to support Honda in 2017, and we are looking forward to have you visit to our dealership also in 2018. Thank you very much.
Meanwhile, Hino Motors Philippines kicked off 2018 with a new line of trucks and buses equipped with Euro 4 engine. The newly launched Euro 4 compliant fleet includes refrigerated van, cargo crane, dump truck, cab and chassis truck, tractor head, wing van, Cerrito bus, Grandeza bus, and a modern Hino jeepney, the Hino Jeepney Class 3, which is part of the prototype for the government's Public Utility Vehicle Modernization Program.
So we have already introduced from the light commercial vehicle to bigger trucks, including the buses. So this time we have already changed to be the new one. That means new engines comply to the Euro model series. So some of the units we have already added to the current model series. We have already complied, as already told you, the Euro model series. This is the Eco engine, and also the fuel efficiency is much better than the last previous models. So this is contribute to the Philippine market.
According to Hino, the company shifted to Euro 4 emission standard to comply with the government's regulations while responding to the industry's call for innovative transport solutions.
This is our offering, but this is just the products. The products are only part of our total offering. The other part of it, and just as important about the hardware, is the software. By software, we mean availability of our people to service your unit over the long run. We truly want to become your partners in developing your transport solutions, and so that solution involves not only the vehicle but also running services for the long run, meaning maintenance, making sure that your running costs are lower, and uptime, 100% as much as possible, it is up so that you can earn your money. So yes, we want to not only sell you the units but be your partners for the long run.
Autofocus, the country's premier automobile news and features electronic magazine, takes another short break. Stay with us. I'll be right back. Welcome back to this edition of Autofocus, the country's premier automobile TV and online magazine. We'll have more news about the auto industry still up ahead. But in the meantime, here is our feature-to-feature comparison of the latest automobile models belonging to the same category on Head to Head. This week on Head to Head, we will put on the spotlight two MPVs available in the market today. One has been quite in the market for a long time, while the other one is a newcomer. Are you curious what these are? Let's all find out. MPVs, or the multi-purpose vehicles, are expected to deliver efficiency, effectivity, and versatility, especially that they would be carrying a group of 7. We have this week the Toyota Innova and the Mahindra Silo to compare and contrast. Let's start off with the two MPVs engine. The Innova is a 2.8-liter D4D engine that puts out 171 PS of power and 360 Nm of torque, while the Mahindra Silo is a 2.2-liter M-Hawk turbo diesel that produces 120 PS of power and 280 Nm of torque. For the suspension, it is worth noting that the Innova and Silo have similar chassis and suspension setups. Both use a body-on-frame construction, double wishbone suspension in the front, and a live axle setup at the rear. The two are also rear-wheel drives. Safety-wise, the Silo is equipped with dual front airbags as well as anti-lock brakes. Top-spec models add heat cooling for the brakes. In the Innova, it gets dual front airbags as well, plus knee airbags for the driver. Side and curtain airbags are reserved for the range-stopping variant. Anti-lock brakes are standard across the line. The two MPVs also don't run short on their infotainment system. The Innova comes with either a 2-DIN head unit or a touchscreen. All but the base model come with Bluetooth and USB ports. Standard in all is a CD player, auxiliary in, and MP3. The top two trim lines gain navigation as well. As for the Silo, base models use a 1-DIN stereo with CD, USB, and MP3. Meanwhile, top-spec variants get a 2-DIN sound system. CD, USB, and MP3 compatibility is also present and gains an SD card reader. Moving to their exteriors, the two have different ways of showcasing what an MPV should look like. The Innova features sweeping lines with a bold front fascia and a distinct hexagonal grille. Long wraparound headlights complete the look of the front. Moving to its side, it has a distinct character line that can be seen on the middle section of the MPV, along with a pinched third-row window. The entire range sits on 16-inch alloy wheels except for the base model, which come with 16-inch steel rims with wheel covers. At the rear is a reverse L taillight and it's complemented by a rear tailgate spoiler. In contrast with the Innova, the Silo sees a tall, upright design. At the front are large headlights and a slim 6-slat grille. Black trim surrounds the bottom half of the car, and all variants get stepboards as standard. Meanwhile, the tall windows further accent the Silo's height. At the rear is a unique tailgate design that opens sidewards, and at the corners are vertical taillights. These two MPVs almost come close to each other in comparison, but thanks to their differences, each is unique in their own way. Whichever you prefer, trust that you've got the right choice. That was the Toyota Innova and the Mahindra Silo, two popular MPVs in the Philippine market today, our feature on this week's Head to Head. More about the automobile here on Autofocus as we usher in our segment featuring the autos of the world, spotlighting concept cars as well as newly launched and about to be launched automobile models from around the world. For your exciting viewing of this edition of your Automobile Electronic Magazine, we have the 2018 Aston Martin Vantage. Watch this.
Vantage, an evocative name for a magnificent bloodline of thoroughbred sports cars. For 7 decades, the heartbeat of Aston Martin's purest models, successive generations have built an enviable reputation for thrilling performance and enduring popularity. Today, this formidable sporting dynasty is poised to hit new heights with the introduction of the new Vantage. A spectacular new Aston Martin sports car demands a bold and distinctive design language. Pure, sculptural forms create an athletic, predatory stance, while the minimal front and rear overhangs, muscular flanks, and broad haunches express the agility and dynamism inherent within the car. New head and taillights form dramatic new signatures, giving the Vantage unmistakable road presence and contribute to a strong and individual identity within the growing Aston Martin model range. Aerodynamic performance is central to the Vantage concept. The front splitter directs airflow underneath the car, where a system of fences channels cooling air where it is needed and also ensures the rear diffuser is fed with clean airflow. The design of the diffuser creates an area of low-pressure air while simultaneously preventing turbulence generated by the rear wheels from disrupting the flow of air exiting centrally from beneath the rear of the car. The heart of the Vantage is Aston Martin's potent new alloy 4-liter twin-turbo V8 engine. Set low and as far back in the chassis as possible for optimal center of gravity and perfect 50-50 weight distribution, this high-performance, high-efficiency engine returns a carbon dioxide figure of 245 grams per kilometer, yet develops 503 brake horsepower at 6,000 RPM and 505 pound-foot from 2,000 to 5,000 RPM. With a dry weight of 3,373 pounds, this gives the Vantage formidable power-to-weight and torque-to-weight ratios, something vividly demonstrated whenever the throttle is squeezed. Detailed tuning of the induction, exhaust, and engine management systems has given the Vantage a truly intoxicating character and soundtrack. The Vantage deploys its impressive power and torque to the rear wheels via a rear-mounted ZF 8-speed automatic transmission, capable of accelerating from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.6 seconds and on to maximum speed of 195 miles per hour. It employs a sophisticated suite of integrated electronic systems to offer maximum control and driver enjoyment.
We'll have more news about the automobile and its industry after we pause for another short break. I'll be right back.
Rediscover an extraordinary world as it unfolds before your eyes with the all-new 7-seater diesel CR-V. See the extraordinary.
Motoring Today is now on the web. Watch this episode or other past episodes of the country's longest-running motoring program any time of the day by logging on to our website, motoringtoday.ph. Motoring Today is now online, just a click away.
The power of Strada.
Everybody wants to move.
Welcome back to Autofocus, the show for the automobile enthusiast, and back to more auto industry developments. The 15th Zobel Cup, in partnership with PGA Cars, was recently held at the Manila Polo Club. In line with the opening of the polo season, the activity was participated in by the Zobel and Cuyuto families, who were both apt to cheer for the white and black teams during the friendly match.
Today is the 15th year of the Enrique Zobel Memorial Polo Cup. It's a very important event for us because it basically opens the polo season at the start of the year. It's the third Sunday of the year, every year. So it's our 15th year already with the family. So it's a very exciting game between the whites and the blacks. Audi whites and Audi blacks fighting it off for the prize for today, for the trophy.
Also during the event, Audi led the parade of cars, which during this year's edition was headlined by the Audi Q SUV range, especially the Audi Q5.
I'd like to invite everyone to take a visit to the Audi dealerships we have in Metro Manila. So we have in Green Hills, Global City, and Alabang. Take a look at the all-new Audi Q5, the Audi Q7. We have a whole roster of new vehicles that everybody should take a test drive of. Yeah.
And finally, Suzuki Philippines celebrated the milestones the company achieved last year, including the increase in its sales performance. The company also celebrated the growing Team Suzuki Philippines family. According to Suzuki, the Team Suzuki Philippines now exceeds 4,100 active members. Suzuki's accredited car clubs consist of Team Alto Pilipinas, Team Celerio Philippines, Swift 1.2 Philippines, Club Ertiga Philippines, Vitara Club of the Philippines, Team Sias Philippines, and Suzuki Jimny 4x4 Club Philippines. Suzuki Philippines says that the company is ready to welcome new opportunities and projects both for the company and its car clubs this 2018. We have a lot more about the automobile coming up. In the meantime, here's our what and where to have them for our car enthusiasts on Automart. Here now is Automart with products and services geared toward the automobile enthusiasts.
Motul is the most trusted motor oil of the top teams competing in some of the world's most grueling race competitions: the WRC, the WTCC, and the Japan GT. Motul is the only 100% fully synthetic motor oil in the market. It has antioxidant properties that prevent premature thickening and aging due to thermal stress and guarantees total engine protection. For more information about Motul engine oils, visit www.motul.com.ph or visit Autoplus Sports Zentrium located along EDSA, across White Plains, for Motul's opening year promo of greatly reduced prices.
Out and out, car aficionados do not patronize just any custom shop for upgrades. Speedlab has been in the business of setting up and sprucing cars for so long that it has become an institution in the local motoring scene. Custom-built headers, racing filters, Unichip programming and installation, dyno testing are just some of their specialties, which also include preventive maintenance solutions, overhauls, fleet maintenance, and even fuel economy testing. For your next car upgrade, check out Speedlab located at number 11 Pagataan Street, Banaue, Quezon City.
Those who have similar notable products and services that appeal to auto enthusiasts, you can have them showcased on the Autofocus Automart. For placement, just call STV at 633-4422. Automart, products and services for the automobile enthusiasts.
It's love. When you try to look cool, but you look like a fool. It's love. It's love. It's love.
Show your love with the new features of the all-new Innova. Love the journey.
Your weekly window to the world of business and guide to the good life can now be watched online. Just click on businessandleisure.ph and watch this week's show and other past episodes of Business and Leisure at your most convenient time of the day. Business and Leisure is now on the web. Watch it anytime.
See the horizon as a starting point. Use each obstacle to gain momentum. Make the unknown routine. Continue where all others stop. New Peugeot SUV range. Never have SUVs gone so far.
Welcome back to Autofocus, the electronic magazine exclusive to the automobile and its industry. And up next is our special feature. Under the theme Change the Game, Nissan Philippines is indeed committed in stepping up their game this 2018 by introducing new and improved Nissan vehicles during their annual Thanksgiving party.
Change the game. That's our mission this year, and it starts here tonight.
Nissan Philippines held a Thanksgiving party for their media friends and partners in which they announced their achievements in 2017. According to the company, they were able to expand their foothold across the country and achieved their largest sales record of 25,000 vehicles, growing by 48% versus the previous year.
Yeah, tonight we are actually celebrating a Thanksgiving party geared for our media friends. As our president and managing director have said, the media has been a very good support for us. They are the co-writers of Nissan's success this year, so this event is really just to, give back and just a little celebration for all the achievements that we have in 2017. The biggest one is basically achieving 25,000 by the end of the year. This is 48% growth, and we are the highest growing brand in the market for 2017. The next one is, of course, we wanted to celebrate and announce that we have 6 months of record-breaking sales last year, reaching over 2,000 units sold. And the big one is the Navara. We're so proud of it. It's a strong number 3 in the pickup segment.
As the celebration continued, Nissan Philippines also introduced new and exciting models and groundbreaking innovations for 2018. The presented lineup included the Nissan Irvine Premium S, which according to Nissan comes equipped with a dealer optional luxury kit, including 4 captain seats with leather appointments, overhead compartments, and entertainment system.
We're here in the traditional media Thanksgiving party of Nissan Philippines, and I'm with the dashing, good-looking president of Nissan Philippines, Ms. Darasinghan, right?
Yes, thank you for those very kind words.
Okay, you were mentioning earlier that there's a lot to look forward to as far as Nissan is concerned for 2018, and I understand why. You have lined up your sleeves, not 1, 2, or 3, but 4 that the market has to look forward to. Would you give us some time to describe each and every one?
Yeah, absolutely. So let me
Yes, sir.
start with the Urvan Premium S. So we developed that in collaboration with our dealers. It's converting our already a fantastic, luxurious premium Urvan Premium into even more luxurious with quite a bit of modification inside, with captain seats, ambient lighting, a new entertainment system, and quite a bit of changes, alloy wheels, and quite a lot. So I would encourage everybody to go and have a look at it. It's going to be at the dealership pretty soon. You know, the vehicle itself is the legendary Nissan comfort that we've got to offer, and the quality of the vehicle that we have to offer. But on top of it, the care that we've taken in ensuring the luxury element of the vehicle, I think will make every ride in the Urvan Premium S absolutely very, very comfortable. And more importantly, when you're stuck in Manila traffic, I think it'll be a good place to be in.
Next is the Nissan Juke N-Style, which was presented by Nissan with an eye-catching and trendy red and white color combination, reminiscent of the iconic Nismo colors, to make it stand out even more.
Juke has been, extremely successful for us. It really is a dynamic vehicle, and when you actually drive it, it is exhilarating to drive. And I think, we're glad that we brought Juke into Philippines, and customers are really appreciating what the vehicle has got to offer. And we want to keep the evolution of the Juke. So we had a couple of N-Style versions that we had, which really brought out that personality of Juke out. So this is again an evolution of slightly different theme of the stylish version that we have had in the past, and bringing a new one to offer something different to our Philippine customers. It's different. You don't want to be seen in what everybody else drives. So this is something different to be seen in. It's very stylish and very, very dynamic. It really makes you feel young. And I think that those were the success factors.
Nissan also introduced the Nissan Patrol Royale 7 automatic transmission, reinforcing its title as the king of the off-road, with its upgraded engine producing 400 horsepower of power and 560 Nm of torque, coupled with a new 7-speed automatic transmission.
Patrol Royale has been upgraded mainly from a powertrain perspective, so now it comes with 7-speed transmission, making the driving experience even smoother than what it was before. The power is upgraded, so previously it had 317 horsepower, now it's 400 horsepower, and all of that with better fuel efficiency as well, with the changes that's been made. And also we've got some new interior color option that gives a choice to our customers. So those are the major changes in the Patrol Royale. Navara has been extremely successful for us. Last year we saw our Navara sales volume grow very, very strongly. In fact, there were a number of months we probably lost opportunity because of lack of stock. But we're continuing our evolution of the Navara model to bring Nissan Intelligent Mobility features into the DNA of the tough, smart vehicle for our Nissan Navara. So we've got our on-view monitor, which makes the whole experience of driving, parking, reversing, all of that aspect of the car much more easier and that much more safer. And this is all towards our vision of zero emission, zero fatality. So the Nissan Intelligent Mobility is towards that zero fatality, and this is a step that we're taking. This is the third vehicle that we're bringing in with a few of those features.
And for the company's final surprise for the night, Nissan debuted the Nismo brand, starting with GTR Nismo, the pinnacle of high performance in the Nismo lineup, Nissan says. The company added that Nismo is Nissan's legendary motorsport and performance group, which was established in 1984, that promises to redefine the pleasure of driving a Nissan car and mixing it with a perfect balance of motorsport innovations, power, and excitement in every drive.
Actually, for GTR is already some of the beast, very strong power we have. But additional, some motorsports feeling is very important for the attitude of Nissan behavior. For example, this car we installed about for special turbocharged system which came from Motorsports GT3, exactly same racing version. And the more important is some very stiffness suspension or hard, sticky tires, but covered by body construction. Body construction, again, we install above for special body for the model year 17. Plus, Nismo-ness, we put on the handmade bonding. Bonding is like a flexible but stiffness. That's kind of some paradox or trade-off material we put on the special. Only Nismo body. Then Nismo is a sum of the you are the commander. Car is like a body, super connection. This feeling is very important for the driving pleasure. So still some racing feel, but the driving pleasure is the Nissan philosophy. Man machine is a more hard shell contact because of this car is a more track day service. You know what I mean? The daily use is the other GTR Premium Edition, daily. But the more some stylation, if you want to go to the racing battle, you must buy GTR Nismo.
According to Nissan, the introduction of these new and improved Nissan vehicles is the company's way of bringing groundbreaking innovations to the Philippine market.
Today is really the big day for us in Nissan, because we are bringing Nismo into this country officially for the first time and offering the iconic GTR Nismo as the first vehicle that we are bringing on with the Nismo branding. So we are really excited. I think it's another iconic vehicle into our vehicle lineup, and there's more to come, absolutely. And we have got quite a refreshed vehicle lineup here, and I would encourage and request all our viewers to go and test the vehicle, experience the vehicle. I'm sure you'll absolutely love it. I'm sure you'll have a great 2018. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Happy New Year to you.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
With the unveiling of those 4 nameplates in one night, plus a bonus surprise, which is the Nissan GTR Nismo, there is no question that the company is ready to continue what it started in the Philippine auto industry. Up next is another exciting feature on our Autos of the World. This time around, we have the 2018 Nissan 370Z. Let's all watch this.
Another chapter in Nissan's performance car success story has begun with the arrival of the upgraded 370Z MY18. The enhancements create a contemporary new finish to the coupe's classic design. Upgrades include black door handles and a black rear bumper fascia. Dark tinted headlamps and rear combination lights, previously only available on the Nismo model, are now standard. Nissan has partnered with respected performance brand Exity to integrate a new high-performance clutch into manual versions of the 370Z MY18. Perfecting the downshift, this reduces driver pedal effort and delivers even greater levels of gear change precision and comfort. Optimum weight distribution and refined suspension combine to deliver outstanding ride quality and dynamic handling for enthusiastic drivers. The 370Z remains the only car in the segment to offer Synchro Rev Control, the world's first fully synchronized down-upshift rev control system on a manual transmission. The 370Z MY18 retains all the features which have helped it become a highly desirable choice for performance car enthusiasts. Power comes from a 3.7-liter, 328-horsepower V6, driving the rear wheels via 6-speed manual or a 7-speed automatic transmission. The 370Z Nismo remain on sale without the MY18 upgrades.
And that's Autofocus this week. We hope you have found this edition of your Automobile Electronic Magazine informative as well as entertaining. You can also check us out on our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram accounts. Until the next time, this has been your host, Butch Gamboa.